Wednesday, Republican and Democrat Senate leaders announced a budget agreement that increases defense and domestic spending over the next 2 years and funds the government. Isn't this a victory for President Trump?
It depends how you look at it. This is a 2-year deal, so we won't have to deal with the government shutdown anytime soon. But in my opinion, this was a total disaster financially for the country. And this proves my point related to term limits, and I'll tell you why. In this particular deal, everyone got their candy to hand out to get reelected, and generations to come are going to get stuck with this bill. Think about it. You have Chuck Schumer touting how you have bipartisan support and both sides of the aisle getting together. It's not hard to get together and make a deal when everybody gets what they want. This is a $300 billion plus spending spree. And there were no cuts anywhere to offset this. And in my opinion, this is exactly how we have no backbone anywhere in Washington. You just have, what negotiations are there when you have Democrats saying, look, we want spending on these domestic items. The Republicans say, we want spending on the military. And then the agreement is, okay, we'll just borrow more money and everybody gets to spend what they want. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, someone could certainly say to me, well, hey, you supported the tax cuts and that was a huge hit to the national debt. Yes, that's true. But there's also a chance to make that money back with economic growth. So there is a gamble involved here, but there's a gamble that we believe that these tax cuts are going to spur economic growth and that we're not going to be adding to the debt to the extent that it's projected. But I'll give you this. There were no talk about cuts anywhere in spending during that time. Now, we have plenty of tax revenue. We just spend like drunken sailors. And this is a prime example of they can't negotiate anything in a give and take, so everyone just takes. And by the way, New Jersey is no different. If you look at the proposals coming down the pike here, it's all spending on the agenda and no cuts anywhere in sight. So fiscal irresponsibility running on both sides of the aisle on every level of government, King. And the reason it happens is because there's no term limits and everyone wants to keep getting reelected, so they just keep giving out the candy.